Oldie Low TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Oldie Low keeps it real. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this one, right? Because I've been checking out, a few videos, from the Tinkerbell fans. And not one time have I heard these guys, right, talk about Lamont Roach power. RNS1, salute. Top of the AM, brother. Right? Not one time have I heard these people talk about Lamont Roach power. Right? But when it comes down to other fighters that they won't, that they don't want Tank to fight, they always bring up that these guys are pillow fisted, right? These guys, they can't punch their way through a paper bag, right? They bring up all these things. But when it comes down to Lamont Roach, I haven't heard one Tinkerbell fan say anything about his power, right? Okay, for sure. For sure. Not. Okay, the BX. All right, you over there on the East Coast. Salute. Salute to New York, to the Bronx. Yeah, man. So So I'm just wondering, like they have all these debates, right? It's debate this, debate that, debate this. But you guys never bring up Lamont Roach power, right? Like Lamont Roach is only a 40%, he only has a 40% knockout ratio. He doesn't even he doesn't even have a higher knockout ratio than Shakur Stevenson. Salute 913, salute. Top of the AM, brother. Top of the AM. Right? So wait, hold on. Like, first, let me put this up here, right? Because I got to put this up here first, because, the Fair Use Act, you see it, it's right there. Let me zoom in some more. The Fair Use Act. So, whatever I use on here should be covered, right? So, I'm just going to post that. The first thing I post is that, right? So, let me get up out of there. Now, I'm going to post this right here. Now, let's go to Lamont Roach, right? Let's go to his box rec. But mean SKB, salute. Top of the AM. Let me close this out. Okay, now let's look at Lamont Roach. Right. 40% knockout ratio. 25 wins, 10 knockouts, right? 40% knockout ratio. He's rated number 16 in the world, number 4 in his division, right? In the USA, number 4. I don't know why the hell do all this shit keep popping up? Like, man, excuse my language, but right? 40%, right? He's at 40%. Salute. Salute, brother, top of the AM. And just wanted to highlight you. Right? So, 40%. But you don't hear these guys talking about Lamont Roach power. So, Lamont Roach, he can't punch his way out of a paper bag? Right? I'm trying to make sense of this. See, now this is the stuff that these guys they get caught up in, right? They try to use one narrative against one fighter. Then when this guy he fights a fighter that's similar to that fighter, right? Like they knockout ratio around the same. They don't use that same narrative, right? Also, right? Like man, like I just found this out, right? I didn't know that, right? Because Schofield, was number 2, right? Man, but after Frank Martin, right? Like he became number 2 in the WBA. Right. Like I did not know that he had fought, right? He fought 3 months before Tank. Let me take this down, man. Look, because I'm tired of these pop-ups. Right? Salute, JD. Salute. Top of the AM. Salute. Look, right? I did not know. I mean, that Floyd Schofield fought in April, and then Tank fought in June. And then Tank, he acting like he needs an opponent. Right? Like Tank, he running around like he needs somebody to fight. Okay, like you was negotiating with Lomachenko, that fell through in July. So why you didn't go after Schofield? Right? Because Schofield, he didn't get back into the ring until November. And I can prove it. But it's like, bro, like, it's like, what's going on? And then you pump fake with Shakur, you going around, you acting like that you need opponents, you acting like this, you acting like, and it's like, bro, you had opponents. You acting like that you didn't have nobody to fight, but you had several people to fight. Right? No, but what you do, you went to the Olympics, right? Then you came back and then you just picked Lamont Roach, who can't punch his way out of a paper bag, right? According to y'all. Man, because if Shakur can't punch his way out of a paper bag, if Devin can't punch his way out of a paper bag, and they got a higher, right, and they got a higher knockout percentage than Lamont Roach, what the hell can Lamont Roach do then? Right? I'm trying to make this make sense. This is y'all narratives. See, you see how y'all narratives just always come back to bite y'all in that, just bite you. Right? Because y'all keep on pushing these narratives for your favorite fighter because you scared that he gonna get beat. Right? Because you see the skills that, you see the skills that Shakur got. Right? You see the skills that Devin got. I don't know what the hell he was thinking in the Ryan fight. Right? He should have just fought his fight. Right? But I guess he thought he was a knockout puncher, right? Right? So that's where he messed up at, right? He got out of his game plan. And Ryan Garcia is quicker, right? He hits harder. Period. He hits harder than Devin. That's just a fact. And he has a left hook that he has perfected. So, right? But loves bringing guys up a division to fight him. Like, yeah, like this is crazy. Like, I didn't know about the Schofield thing. Like, I just really found out about this morning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I just was, because I was looking at Schofield and Shakur, right? And then then I went into, like his last couple fights. I said, damn, so he fought 3 months before Tank? And he ranked high in Tank division at 135, right? He's ranked. Let me go to this. Let me go to Floyd Schofield. Look, now here go Floyd Schofield right here. Look, this is the last time he fought. Look, he fought. Man, he fought the 15th of 2024 in Las Vegas, Nevada for the WBA International Lightweight. Right? And then the next time he got in the ring was 11/01/2024 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and he defended that title. Right? But even though it's a bubblegum title, like, you know what I'm saying? But he defended it. So this man is high ranking in the position to fight Tank, and Tank is bringing up Lamont Roach. Shakur is right there. He's a champion, but you bringing up Lamont Roach. You even got Keyshawn Davis. You even could have fought Keyshawn before you fought Lamont Roach, bro. But this is now this is the stuff that I'm talking about, right? Like, and we all know that Tank, he fought in June, right? We all know the Tank fought in June. Man, I hope y'all can see that on the screen. Let me brighten up my screen. Man, I hope y'all can see that on the screen, right? Let me go back to it. Floyd Schofield fought on 3/15/2024 in Las Vegas, Nevada for the WBA International Lightweight, right? He defended it. Right, he defended it. And he stopped this guy, you feel what I'm saying, in 2 minutes or something, you feel what I'm saying? I guess the first round. Right? So he's right there behind Tank. Right? I'm trying to figure this out. Like, this man is right there behind Tank. Now, let me go back to it again. Look. I don't know if it's showing y'all that, but you see Floyd Schofield right here, number 2. Right? You see Floyd Schofield, he number 2 right here. Right? But everybody was talking about Edward De Los Santos, but it's no, Floyd Schofield is right there. Like, I mean, like, why didn't Tank fight him? Why is Shakur fighting Tank number 2? Why isn't Tank fighting nobody in the top 15 at 135? Why isn't he fighting nobody at 135 in the top 15? This man's supposed to be fighting somebody at 135 in the top 15, not bringing up a 130-pounder, right, who just won his belt off the Hector Luis Garcia, who came up and got, and said he almost went blind. He almost went blind from getting hit by Tank. Y'all remember that man said that? He almost went blind. But it's, bro, this is crazy, man. This is the type of stuff that we got to deal with in boxing. Right? And then I seen a Boxing News 24 article. They want to complain about the Canelo Crawford fight, but they want to big up Canelo versus Jake Paul. I told y'all where the boxing is going. I'm telling y'all where boxing going. It's going straight to WWE nonsense. And we can all blame Floyd Mayweather. Blame Floyd. Blame Floyd. You the one who started this nonsense, bruh. You the one who brung in a dude who was 0-0, robbed the boxing fans, and then he disappeared with his $120 million. You the one who started this, you feel what I'm saying, that you got to be undefeated to get some respect. You the one who started all this flash and money. You got to beat money, 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 money. Come on. We can all blame Floyd. Great boxer. Great boxer. Unbelievable in the ring. But as far as his business moves and the way he has created this, this cesspool of fighters and media outlets and people who just want money and they just want to just destroy the sport. They don't want their favorite fighter to fight nobody. Blame him. Right? He got to get the good and the bad. Man, because all these guys trying to be like him. Even Crawford in some way. Right? Like Crawford trying to make his own business decisions like Floyd. Come on, man. Like, and it's really destroying the sport. Oh yeah, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this dude was supposed to be in the ring with Schofield, but Shakur is about to fight Schofield. Why? You supposed to be fighting Schofield, not bringing up a 130 pounder. Then act like oh man, we doing this for the neighborhood, but you fighting in New York. We doing this for our community, but you fighting in New York. Last time I checked, Tank is from Baltimore and this man is from Washington, D.C., right? That's what I thought. That is miles away from New York. Right? But this is the cap that, that Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin that they come up with. They could just say anything. This man has ducked Shakur, right? Tried to fight Loma. Loma like, homie, go somewhere now, homie. Now you want to fight me since you seen I done slowed down a hell of a lot? Go somewhere, right? All right, you call me a duck all you want. Yeah, all right, whatever. Right? You want my name on your resume after Devin got my name on his resume? Right? Like after Devin, then you see me go through what I think like one or two more hard fights, and now you want to, man, stop it, bro. Yeah, I can get him now. I can get him now. Right? Your confidence is through the roof with Lomachenko. Man, it's all about confidence. And Tank doesn't have the confidence that he can beat these other guys, and his fans know it. Right? So they bring up, oh man, this guy, man, he's pillow fisted, but you're not saying nothing about Lamont Roach. Nothing about Lamont Roach being pillow fisted. Nothing. Right? But let me put this on the screen right here. Let me put Shakur's up here. If all these damn pop-ups are popping up. Okay, now as you guys can see, Shakur is at 45.45% knockout ratio. 22 wins, 10 KOs, no losses. Right? So he has a knockout, right? Man, so he has a better knockout ratio than Lamont Roach. That's just a fact. Right? He has a better knockout ratio than Lamont Roach. And he's undefeated. Lamont Roach already lost to a guy that Shakur, destroyed. Right? But somehow, some way, the Tinkerbell fans is making this seem like it's something grand. They making it seem like Floyd Schofield wouldn't have jumped out the window to fight Tank Davis. Right? He get a shot at the title and he get his highest payday. He get the shot at the title and get his highest payday. Come on, man. Of course he gonna take it, but you already know he gonna take it, so I'm not gonna even offer him. Right? I'm gonna call up Shakur, right, man, just so I can say I called him. Come on, man. But Tank is losing his power, and I hope his fans see this. Right? That everybody else, they gonna fight each other and they gonna leave him on that island. Like, it seems like that they listening to the channel, they listening to channels like ours, man. I'm telling you. They listening to channels like ours and they paying attention. They seeing what Tank is doing, and they like, bro, you gonna need us. It don't matter what the hell you talking about. Right, you probably you might be the most popular right now, but eventually that's gonna die because your competition level, bro, your competition level is dwindling. And you only as good as your last fight. Come on, so we gonna leave you over there when you really ready to fight somebody? Come on over here and get paid. Right, but other than that, you're gonna stay on that PBC island, right? You see everybody else is jumping off that mug, making them millions of dollars. right? But you over there because you know you can pick and choose fights, right? You know that you don't have to fulfill mandatories. You feel what I'm saying? Like like normal fighters. You got the WBA in your back pocket. They've been had that for years, right? That's just crazy though, man. Like I just really figured that out this morning. I was like, damn, so he could have fought Schofield. So this man, so from June, okay, like man, now you knew that the Lomachenko stuff was gonna break down, right? So you could have started negotiating with Schofield. No, but you went after Shakur, right? Pump faking. Man, because you was clout chasing. I mean, like you just was clout chasing Shakur name. Right, and then you act like you sent the contract. Man, I sent you a contract. Well, show it then, bro. You show text messages from Eddie Hearn. You show a whole text message from Eddie Hearn on the internet, which is private business, but you show that, don't you? You will show a whole text message from somebody on the internet, which is a private conversation, but you show that. So show the contract. Shakur gave you permission. Show it. If you sent it, show it. You ain't sent nothing. Right? You ain't sent nothing. I know you haven't. We know you haven't. Your fans know you really haven't. All right, what you say? Salute. Man, salute Argentius. Top of the AM. Salute. Javante is only famous because of affiliation with Floyd. What fight made him great? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just really figured that out though, y'all. I'm like, damn, man. So this man could have fought Schofield, but he's running around acting like that he don't have nobody to fight. Schofield just fought in November, right? So you could have fought Schofield in November or December, man. Because I'm pretty sure that Schofield would have took any fight over. I mean, shit, like over the last guy he just fought, especially a Tank Davis fight for a belt, and you getting your highest payday. Of course, like what? But this is the stuff that we be talking about. This is the stuff that we be talking about, bro. All this pump faking, man. He getting all this cover, but he getting exposed though. He getting exposed slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, he's getting exposed, right? And he better go up in this fight, and he better be focused, and he better knock out Lamont Roach, right? Man, look, because Hector Luis Garcia, he was doing pretty good until that thing happened in the crowd, right? To that brawl happened in the crowd with Meek Mill and all that stuff, and then you seen, man. Like, I hope y'all know that Tank Davis called timeout, and the referee called timeout. Dang, and Tank said timeout, and the referee waved them, man, and pushed them both to a corner after Tank said timeout. Facts. Man, it straight got a video that's going around on the internet. I don't know if y'all seen it. Man, but Tank said timeout because he was looking in the crowd. Right? He was being nosy in the crowd, so he said timeout. And the referee was looking at it, he timed out, and the referee said timeout. And he pushed Hector Luis that way, pushed him that way, and they steady looking at the fight, right? They steady looking at the little brawl on the outside, and then he said, then after it calmed down a little bit, he said time in, and that just gave Tank more time to breathe and focus on what he was gonna do. Salute, Jonathan. Top of the AM. Yeah, man. Man, salute, bro. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. Get it. Yeah, man, but This is the stuff that we got to deal with in the sport of boxing. Then they got, these biased articles like Boxing News 24. Man, like I talked about Boxing News 24, you know what I'm saying, with Terrence Crawford a lot. They don't like Terrence Crawford. Whoever over there writing them articles, they don't like Terrence Crawford. They don't like Devin Haney either, or Shakur. They don't like those guys. They write a lot of bias ass articles about them, bro. And it just be like, who is over here writing these articles? Who is letting this stuff be approved to go out when it's, like when it's straight lies, right? So you could just lie and just throw it out as a fact. Like, that's not cool, bro. Right? That's not cool. They was trying to compare Terrence Crawford to Francis Ngannou. Like, what? See, the disrespect is just unbelievable. This is people who don't really watch boxing like that, right? They go off, like off this other stuff that they hear on the internet, man, because all these big channels, they've been trashing Crawford for years and still trashing the man. All the big channels, just think about it. All the big channels been trashing Crawford for almost a decade now. All the big channels, right? Because they just don't like the man. Come on. But think about all the channels when you add them up. Man, that's probably 2 million subscribers, right? All together. And they all trashing, a few boxers in boxing. The guys who's going after legacy. They trashing those boxers, but they bigging up the boxers who acting like divas, right? Because they like their hair and they, like they like their pajama suit. Come on, bro. Salute, Blunt Sports, salute. Not so much bigger than Frank Martin. No disrespect. Yeah, man, man, I don't get it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. I just don't see how he can just, man, like, like he losing this power though, right? He's slowly, he's slowly coming on back down to earth, right? Because people, they catching on to Tank. They catching on, man. They catching on. Right? Because after this fight, oh man, he talking about Shakur. But bro, you're not gonna fight Shakur after this fight. We know you're not. I know that you waiting for Shakur to lead a division. I know that. Right? You waiting for Shakur to get up out of there and go to 140. Then you're gonna say he ducked you. That's how it always go. Come on. Devin Haney, he was at 135 for years, draining himself, looking crazy at 135, hitting that scale looking crazy. Like, bro, what are you doing? Right? Still fighting. Call you out before he go up to 140. What you do? You tell the WBA, man, if you order that fight, man, I'm going to drop your belt. Man, I'm going to drop the bubblegum belt. Man, and the WBA, they ain't going to go for that because they need your little, right? Man, they need your sanctioning fee money. Come on, man. They need your little sanctioning fee money. They know that you bring in the most money when they, when you have a fight, they get paid off of that. They get paid sanctioning fees. I mean, they're not going to let you, come on. You popular. That's one thing that you is. You popular. So they don't want you to drop the belt. They don't want you to drop the belt, and you already knew that. So I'm going to threaten them with that. Man, then I'm just going to get my way. Man, and then as soon as Devin Haney, he dropped the belt, they elevated you. Oh, no, man. And then what does fans say? No, they didn't elevate him. They elevated him. No, they didn't. They elevated him to sole champion at 135. What are you talking about? He got elevated. No, he didn't. He got the same belt he had. He got elevated. Then when you go and look at every article say Gervonta Tank Davis was elevated to sole champion, elevated. Right? But these people on the internet, they tell you that he wasn't elevated. And it's like, bro, do you know how to read? It say elevated. Nah, man. They was using the wrong words, man. He still got the same belt. Stop, man. And then what he say? That he said this in December of 2023. Man, I don't even want that belt. Man, if they give me that belt, man, I'm just gonna give it away. Man, I don't want that belt. What happened? He still got that belt. Liar. You still got it. You're a liar. Right? Because they elevated you to sole champion, then you should have vacated the belt then. Right? Because you got elevated. You say you didn't want to get elevated. Man, if they elevate me, man, I'll vacate. I'll do all this. Man, stop, bro. You just be talking. Like, I see that Tank is a good talker. Right? He's a good talker when when he gets to going. Right? When he get to going talking, bro, he can talk up a storm. But his actions does not match his words at all. Mr. T, salute. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, salute. Top of the AM. All right. Yeah, so that's still the moment time. Yeah, man, he's a straight email champion, and he going around acting like he's some, it's like, bro, you going around acting like that you fought for that belt or something, bro. Stop, bro. Like you went up to 140 and you had Josh Taylor to beat, right? You actually said that you was going to call, the man actually said he was going to call Al Heyman so he can fight Josh Taylor. Right? What happened? He lied. He lied. Right? Man, I could beat you. Come on, bro. He lied again. No, he just wanted that bubblegum belt, right? They came out the bubblegum machine. He put 2 quarters in there, twisted it, and got him a belt. Right? Man, he called up Amazon and said, man, I want mine prime delivery. I need it by tomorrow. Man, and they ran him his belt, man. They got the belts there, man, in 24 hours, man. He paid for it. Devin was called an email champ up until he unified hold of the G to the same. Oh, yeah, man. And we holding him to the same standard. Same standard. Like, same standard. That's all we doing. Right? Come on, man. And we holding him to the same standard. Man, that's the only reason why I'm bringing up Lamont Roach punching power. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up. Right? Because because the Tank Davis fans, the Tinkerbell fans, was always talking about it. They was always talking about somebody else punching power. Oh, man, he can't punch like this. He can't punch this. He can't do this. He can't punch that. He can't punch this. He can't punch that. Okay, I get it now, right? Now I'm bringing it back to y'all. Why y'all not bringing up, right, Lamont Roach punching power? And he has less punching power than Shakur Stevenson, the guy who y'all said can't punch his way out of a paper bag. I'm trying to understand this. And none of these content creators, none of these big channels, salute Don. Salute top of the AM. Right? And none of these content creators, right, they debate about everything. Bro, they debate about everything. Everything, they bring up everything. Except for Lamont Roach punching power. The main thing that they was bringing up were other fighters who was trying to fight Tank. That was the main thing they was bringing up. Right? How is they going to keep Tank off of them if they don't have no punching power? This is what they were saying. Now I'm asking the Tinkerbell fans, how is Lamont Roach going to keep Tank off of him if he doesn't have any punching power? Plus, he's bringing him up from a lower weight class. So that's going to decrease his punching power even more because he's fighting a bigger guy. Right? Man, because he's fighting at a bigger weight. I'm just asking questions, right? They talk about they talk about the splits. They talk about this guy joining this, promotional company, this guy over here doing this guy doing that, this guy doing this. And it's all a distraction from what the main thing they were saying back in the days, right? Let me get my charger, hold on. Yeah, you guys have to get that charger. Get this mug charged up. But yeah, that was the main thing that they were saying. Right? That was the main thing they were saying, bro. Oh man, but how this fighter, hey man, but how he gonna do this? How he gonna do that? He don't even punch hard. He can't even do this. He can't punch like that. Oh man, like he keep running. Oh man, you see that dude? Hey man, he ain't even hurt him one time in the fight. Hey man, he just so boring, man. But people falling asleep at his fight. People doing it. It's like, you know that you can find somebody at every fight about to fall asleep, right? I hope people know that, right? I hope people really know all those people that's in the stadium. You can't find one or two people that's about to fall asleep. Of course you can. If you pan the camera around and you look for those people, you don't know what type of day this person had. Right? See, that's the thing what I be saying about these narratives that, that these people be pushing. They be pushing certain narratives. You don't think you can find somebody that's about to fall asleep at a Tank Davis fight? Of course you can. Right? Somebody probably so loaded that they about to go out. Come on. Somebody probably had a long day at work and they still wanted to make it to the Tank Davis fight. You don't know what's going on in people's life. But you just look at hey man, but people, man, they just be falling asleep. Man, man, look, because the camera find those people. You can find people that's falling asleep at a basketball game, at a football game. Come on, like you can find people falling asleep at any sporting event. That's a fact. Right, but man, but they try to use stuff like that as talking points. And it'd be like, what? Common sense should tell you it has thousands of people in this arena. I know I can find probably 50 people that's about to go to sleep in this mug. Probably 100. Probably 200-300 people probably about to crash out up in this mug. They got a good seat, right? They probably done had a couple of drinks, probably done had a long day. They comfortable. Man, before you know it, you out. And it's not because the sporting event was boring. No, people can be screaming, hollering, all that. It doesn't matter. You tired. Right? But this is what people do though. Oh man, no, he's just so boring, man. That people be falling asleep at his show, man. Man, but people never do that at Tanks. Yeah, yeah, man, because the camera never pan around and find those people. Right? When you want to push a narrative against somebody, you can always find something negative on them. Right? Keyshawn Davis' resume is already looking better than yeah, like you feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's sad. That's sad, Don. He's already about to catch up with Tank. Right? He about to catch up with Tank. If he win this belt on Friday, right? He caught up with Tank already. Right? Because Tank only won one real belt in his career. This is what I'm trying to tell people. He only won one real belt in his whole career. One. If Keyshawn wins this belt against Baranchik, he won one. So he's on the same level as you feel what I'm saying? Him, Rolly, Pitbull Cruz. Then if he goes on to Unify, he didn't passed up he didn't passed up Tank. Let's say he go on to Unify, by 15 fights. This man had passed up Tank in 15 fights. And people think that is cool for Tank. His fans think that it's cool for him in his legacy at the end. I don't give a damn about his money. You want to be able to talk about these fighters, you feel what I'm saying, to your grandkids, your great-grandkids, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about their money. Right? If you a diehard sports fan, if you love the sport of boxing, no, but this new generation, all they care about is the flashy stuff. You don't have to put in no work. You got to go straight to the top, microwave yourself to the top, right? I don't need to put in no work. What I need to pay my dues for, right? I'm entitled. I'm popular. I have to, I mean, come on, bro. Give me what I want. And if you don't give me what I want, I'm going to have a temper tantrum like a little baby. Right? Until you do give me what I want. Come on. Man, because you know I do this, you know I do that. Oh, man, give me what I want. Sad, but this is this new generation, man. And they got these older dudes on the internet that's capping for this, for this beta male behavior. That's what I'm tripping off of. Older men, 40, 50, 55, right? On the internet capping for beta male behavior. I do not understand that in my life. Right? Then they wonder why, like some of these younger guys look at some of the OGs and be like, bro, this dude soft. Right? They don't show you no respect. Man, because you go around and you come on the internet and you associate yourself with this type of stuff when you supposed to be, this is a gladiator sport. Right? If I support my gladiator, right? If I'm willing to put money on my gladiator to beat your gladiator, what? Like, what's wrong with your gladiator? He don't want to fight? Oh, well, then he's not a gladiator then. Right? Man, I don't know. That's why the NBA ratings are trash. A bunch of salt. Yeah, see, like you feel what I'm saying? That's why the NBA is out of control. The NFL ratings are down too. All these sports ratings are down in America, right? Because they don't let you play how you was normally playing, right? Man, I remember football when you come across the middle, right? Let's say you got a quick slant, 5-7 yard slant. Boom, you come across that middle, man, that middle linebacker is lighting you up. He's lighting you up. It's not no, bro, it's not no, bro. Bro, you put yourself in this position, you jumping in the air and all that. I'm about to, man, right? I'm about to pick you up and slam you on the damn ground, bro. Like, but what they do now, bro, you got to, man, you got to be all soft. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, you barely touch the quarterback now. Like, bro, what's going on, man? Basketball, you come through the, like you come through the lane, somebody barely touch you on your arm, they yelling and screaming, oh man, and one, where the foul, man, go your ass on fucking defense. Stop crying. You getting paid $200 million damn dollars. Shut up. Right? Like what's wrong with you? Bro, you getting paid all this money and you crying over, oh man, he hit me, man. You should know the next time you come to the hole, you got to go a little more aggressive. Right? You got to play through the contact. You should already get that in your head. Okay, the referees, they ain't calling it like this today. All right. That means I can drive to the, that means I can drive to the hole with force. Right? And they ain't going to call nothing. Instead of crying. Always got y'all hands in the air, right? Oh, all y'all, all of them. Bro, like mostly all of them. Just be crying. Making hundreds of millions of dollars. Roma used to chase at 130, but Floyd kept saying, "Oh yeah, yeah, man. Now he kept on chasing that man. Like it's like, oh man, like he never, man. Like, come on, bro. Sports died in the mid 2000s because of huge bags of money. Yep, and gambling. Yep, and gambling, Don. Yeah, man. Now he helped kill it, man. Now for sure, he helped kill the basketball scene right now. Come on, man. It died. Sports really died when they really let gambling get involved. Let's just, hey y'all, this is how I look at sports, right? It's just entertainment, right? I know boxing is becoming like this too. Like it's just entertainment. Man, that these people they be doing what they want to do behind the scenes, man. Like when money is involved, millions and billions of dollars is involved in a sport. You feel what I'm saying? It's always gonna be corruption. Come on, man, because people got to manipulate the system they way. They always want to win, you know. Yeah, man. But $300 million contracts, but they can't play a back to back. You, man, are you whining and crying, and then you got an MVP, and then then you just sit it on down. It's like, what's going on, bro? Right? Then y'all get mad when owners just trade y'all on the fly. I'm not mad at these owners sometimes, bro. Why? Because it's like, bro, you're not even trying to play, and you want $200 million. Like you want a $345 million contract and all this, bro. And you're not even putting in the work in the gym. You not, no, homie, don't work like that. Get up out of here, bro. Right? Why we gonna pay you damn near $500 million, and you don't even want to do a damn push up? What? What? That's crazy, bro. You showing up to practice late, and you feel it's like, come on, bro. You getting paid a lot of money, man. A lot of money, man. A lot of money. man, like for a sport that that most people would, man, like will play for, not even a third of that money, man. Right? And we'll be having fun doing it, man, and won't be complaining just as much as y'all. Talk about Tank fight no more. Oh yeah, like because don't nobody really care about that fight, Darren. Salute to you too, brother. Yeah, but don't nobody really talk about, man. Don't nobody really care about that fight because they already know the outcome of the fight. We all know the outcome of the fight, right? We all know the outcome of that fight. Tank gonna go through the motions, and he gonna let Lamont Roach, get off a little bit and make it look nice, and then Tank gonna come on in the later rounds and stop him. We know how it's gonna go, right? Seventh, eighth, ninth round, Tank gonna come on and he gonna stop him about that, then he gonna do the backflip, and then they gonna ask him, oh man, who he wanna fight next. He gonna say all the top guys, and then he gonna, man, but watch, he ain't gonna say no specific name. He gonna say all the top guys, and it's like, come on, man, the same routine, the same thing. This man keep doing the same thing over and over and over, and it's played out. It's really played out. But see, with this Lamont Roach fight, he couldn't get into that back and forth with Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather ain't messing with that man no more. Right? That bridge is done. That bridge is over now. Right? So that's over and done with now. So he didn't clout chase Floyd Mayweather like he usually do. He usually be on Floyd. Right? Did not give him a little more promotion for his fight. And you feel what I'm saying? Look, because he going back and forth with Floyd and all that. That's why he got a little promotion for that Frank Martin fight, right? Because he was going back and forth with Floyd, and talking about Floyd stuck in Dubai, and Floyd this and Floyd that, and Floyd, that's how he got a little promotion for that fight. But this fight ain't gonna get too much of no promotion because his fans know it's an easy fight. They know he gonna go up in there and knock him out. We all know this, right? And this is why he tried to clout chase Crawford, right? He trying to clout chase Crawford. He trying to clout chase Shakur. He trying to, he got to try to attach himself to somebody because he don't know how to promote himself by himself. He needs somebody else to attach to promote himself. Right? He has to get on the internet and talk to somebody to promote himself. Right? And talk trash to somebody to promote himself. This is what he's been doing his whole career. Right? Lamont Roach, he really ain't no trash talker like that. Right? So who he gonna talk trash to? So this is why he been trying to, they've been trying to but stick with that Shakur Stevenson theme for a while, right? But that's played out because Shakur about to fight in a minute. Shakur gonna fight before you. So it's like, okay, now that's played out. Devin about to fight. Right? Like Keyshawn about to fight for a belt on Friday. Right? So it's like, it's nobody else to talk about. Canelo, and Crawford, they got the deal done, right, accordingly. So what is there to talk about? They don't have nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to talk about because the fight is trash. They can't say one way how Lamont Roach is going to win that fight. Right? Especially him being pillow-fisted. And me, I don't think Lamont Roach is pillow-fisted. Let's just get that straight, right? I don't think you pillow-fisted Lamont Roach. I don't think you pillow-fisted. I'm using their narrative, right? Because they've been using this for years. So I don't think you pillow-fisted. I think you got enough power to, to sting Tank. Crawford, the real face of the sport. He represented what a pro should be, and that's a fact. Man, but that doesn't get highlighted. Like, Don, they don't care about stuff like that because Terrence Crawford, he doesn't have the, the model looking girl, right? Like Terrence Crawford, he's not this big old playboy, right? Who like all this shiny stuff and all this, right? He's not a flashy guy like that. Right? He's a family man. He's not he's not just this gigolo that's just out here. That's just, they don't like all three of those things. They don't like it. Right? They don't like them things. They want him to be like their favorite fighter. Right? They want him to have all these tattoos over his body. They want him to be, they want him to be a certain way, and he's not that way. He don't fit, they image of, of a popular person, of a person who's, they don't fit. He don't fit the description of a, of a popular person, right? Like of a person that should be followed. No, because that everything nowadays is about flashiness. You got to have certain tattoos, certain places. You got to have on the choke chain, right? You got to have on that choke chain, right? And feel what I'm saying? Now you got to have a certain type of woman that look a certain type of way, right? Man, because everybody copycats. Everybody wants the same thing. Like most people want the same thing. But right, it's just a select like I say how to all of the human population, I probably say it's about 10% of the population who don't want to follow nobody. Right, who move to their own beat, who move to their own drum, who don't, like I don't follow trends. I make trends. I don't follow no trend. Right? I don't do that. See, like a lot of people, they don't know this about me, but I don't have no tattoos either. I don't have no tattoos. Been in the gang, all that type of stuff. Don't have no tattoos. Right? Felt like I didn't need no tattoos. Might involve Turkey. Yeah. And because he might involve Turkey and he might get $30 million. This is what they afraid of. He might get $30 million and he's going to finally be in a 50-50 fight. That's what they're really scared of, right? The 50-50 fight. They're scared of that 50-50 fight, aspect of it. They're scared of that, right? It's not a 70-30 or, or 80-20, right? Because that's what I think that's Lamont Roach thing is, like a 70-30, right? No, but man, when it's 50-50, it's like, nah, man, no, he can't take that risk. Right? He can't take that risk. Like even for $20-30 million, nah, he can't take that risk. Right? That's what it's all about, you guys. So his fanboys think the Lamont Roach brings more to the This is what they trying to, this is what they trying to insinuate. Are they trying to, they trying to insinuate that. Also, they trying to insinuate that, that Shakur ducked him. Tank sent the contract. Tank didn't send this man no contract. Why do y'all keep lying? Why do y'all let this man get away with lying? He know he ain't sent nothing. Right? Man, because if he sent something, Shakur said, show it. I give you permission to show it. Right? I give you permission, show it. Show the world what you sent me. You ain't sent nothing. You ain't sent a damn thing. You just know you can tell your fans something, and these content creators, they gonna get on the internet and they gonna make videos about it, right? With no proof of nothing, just your word. Then they act like that your word is bond. Bro, when this dude done been lying for years, they want to point out everybody else when they be capping, right? Point out this man when he capped too. I don't have no problem when you point out other, man, but other people when they, when they be lying. Okay, point out your mans too. Come on. Man, now he's a straight bubble wrap action figure, man. They got that man wrapped up tight, man, like a burrito, man. He wrapped up tight in that bubble wrap, bro. For real, man. Probably so, man. Now he got so much bubble wrap around him, bro. You probably can bounce him off the ground like a basket, and he'll be straight. Right, you probably can drop him from a 2-story building. Oh, Tank, man, he'll be fine, man. He just drop. Boom, man. He got so much bubble wrap around him, bro. He fine. All right, come on, bro. You can't be too fast because they was. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Look, because no, like it becomes like this. Now, this is how the game go, right? Like they like you. They like you when you coming up and you flashy and you feel what I'm saying. But when you stay at the top too long, right? When you up there too long and you winning too long, nah. These same people who liked at you, they want to destroy you. Right? That's how I be a lot of times, man. Oh, okay, now you think it's 90-10? Damn. Man, so you don't think that Roach got any kind of shot, huh? Like, makes them think he sent the contract. Who's the one? Because Tank, he said it, bro. That's why they think that Tank sent the contract, because Tank said it out of his mouth, man. I sent you a contract, D Eater. No, you didn't. Stop. Like, why you just get on the internet and lie? I don't get how you just get on the internet and just blatantly lie. Like, then you get called on your bluff, and then and then you never respond back. You never say nothing else. Right? Man, but you can reveal, like you can reveal text messages from you and Eddie Hearn, which is private messages. Right? Private, that is private messages, but you can release text messages. Man, but if somebody else released a text message, oh man, he ratting. Oh man, he snitching. He doing well. So call out your mans. Well, if the other dudes are ratting and snitching, ain't he doing the same damn thing by giving out personal information that nobody know? No, man. He exposing Eddie Hearn. No, man, he just exposing. Okay, so the other people, they can't be exposing the people that they was into it with. No, it was ratting. Okay, well, he ratting too. What's good for the goose, good for the gander, right? You can't just call one person a snitch and don't call her, and they doing the same damn thing. Like, stop, bro. They gonna believe that man at Gentris. It don't matter, brother. They're gonna believe whatever that man says out of his mouth. These content creators, they've been rolling with Tank for years. You got to think about it. They've been rolling with Tank since, man, what, 2018, 20, like a lot of these guys longer than that. Right? So they've been rolling with Tank. They didn't see Tank whole careers, some of them. And they gonna roll with the man. Good, bad, or indifferent. They're not gonna, call out his bull. They're gonna make every fighter, around him look like that they ducking him when they've been calling out this man for years. Right? Then when they finally move on, oh man, like they ducking Tank. No, they finally moving on. They finally realizing we don't need this guy. Right? If we fight each other, we can make just as much money, right? We probably don't make the Tank Davis payday, right? But we can make just as much money fighting each other and, in our own little circle, right? And then by the time we finish, we gonna all have more money than this guy. We gonna all have more money than him, right? If we fight each other, we gonna all have more money than him, right? Now, since y'all care about money so much, we gonna all have more money than him if we just, we just stay in our little circle and we fight each other. Leave him on that island by himself, staying undefeated, bringing up 130 pounders. Yeah, stay over there. Then when one of these guys, they start shining and they start coming out on top on the other side, right? They gonna start looking at Tank like, bro, you got to get in the mix over there. Then they'll start calling you out. Man, I'm telling you, man, because they gonna see the other popularity going to the man with Tank, man. He can't beat this guy, man. Tank can't beat this. Come on. That's how it always plays out. These content creators are grown men acting like teeny bopping. Man, like, yeah, that'd be the saddest thing to me. Like, debating every day about the same damn thing instead of you getting online, right? You have a big following, you a content creator, instead of you getting online and saying, Tank, bro, I rock with you. I rock with you, man. But you got to start fighting somebody, bro. Right? I'm tired of these other content creators, man, but making all these, making all these videos saying that you a coward. Right? That's making me look like a coward. Come on. Man, because all I'm doing now at this point is just getting on the internet, looking like, looking like I'm just defending you at every turn. And that's making me look bad. I hope they know that. I hope these content creators know that. That's making y'all look, kind of soft. As grown men don't move how Tank move. Grown men don't do that. And for them to keep on coming out defending it, that's making you look a certain type of way. You seen what happened to to Ego. This man basically wrote Tank Davis a love letter. You see what's going on? Y'all want to be on that side? 40, 50-year-old men, y'all want to be on that side. Whereas grown men writing another grown man basically a love letter. Glazing him so hard that it's like, wow. Right? Krispy Kreme glazing a dude. Like, it's like, come on, bro. But this is the side that y'all be on all the time. I don't get it. Bro, I don't get it. Right? Come on, man. I'm really just trying to figure that out though, man. Like, it's like, bro, this is just see like how I'm starting to take that, you guys, is that this is just these older dudes who trying to be younger, right? That's how I'm taking that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they trying to be, they trying to be younger and hipper and all that stuff instead of standing on, real grown man business. And it's like, no, I don't associate, like, I don't rock with that. Like, good fighter, right? Hell of a fighter. Good fighter, bro. But how you moving is something I just don't rock with, right? That's why, that's why I bagged up from Earl, right? Because you probably could have called me an Earl sexual. I'm gonna keep on saying that. Man, before Terrence Crawford came up to 147, I was, bro, Earl, 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 Earl. Earl this, Earl Spence this, Earl Spence that, Earl Spence the killer, Earl Spence the machine, Earl Spence, Earl Spence, Earl Spence. Right? Oh man, but Kell Brook, man, he shouldn't be fighting Earl Spence. I said, shit, man, but Kell Brook, I don't care what the hell Kell Brook going through. Bro, but Kell Brook better give up that damn belt then. Right? If he don't want to fight, vacate the damn belt. Don't nobody care about what he going through. That's how I felt. I'm being honest. That's how I felt. I don't care about his eye being broke. Bro, he should have never took his ass up there. Hey, that's his fault. Give Earl his belt, bro. You ducking. Come on. Soon as Crawford moving up to 147, his energy changed. Whole energy switch. And that's when I changed. Like, yeah, man, I don't rock with this energy right here. Nah, bro. We're talking about he need to get a belt before you can fight, and in the easy route and all this. Like, I'm like, nah. You and Keith talking kind of crazy right now. Y'all need to beat him up. And we all seen how that played out. So, hey. Man, but can't nobody never say I wasn't an Earl Spence Jr. fan. Can't nobody never say I wasn't a Tank fan. Can't nobody never say I wasn't a Wilder fan. Right? They just turned me off. That was it. The way they start moving. That was it. Right? He used to cut off that beard. Yeah. Yeah, man. He gonna write this man basically a love. Hey, man, he got all the tattoos in the right spot. Man, they got the tattoo on his leg. What? Like, bro, what are you doing? And you have no shame. None. I guess, bro. I don't want Tank to fight Shakur because I don't want Shakur getting more than he's worth. These dudes are crazy worth about another man. Yeah, man, that be the stuff that they say right there, Jonathan. That be the crazy stuff that they say right there. You be like, what? I don't give a damn. Split the money 50-50. Get y'all ass in the ring. Right? You see that they still bring up the Earl Spence Jr. stuff. Oh, man, but Terrence Crawford, man, he didn't deserve all that. Oh, man, he didn't deserve the split that he did, man. Why he didn't deserve it? Why? Why? Did Earl pay you? No. Did Terrence Crawford give you some money? No. It doesn't matter how much they get paid. They got in the ring and fought. Even though I believe that Earl got paid more than Crawford anyway. Right? They still be talking about a coin flip. This is just how petty these people are. They still talk about a fucking coin flip. That's just how hurt they are. They'll never get over it. They will, and that is a scarred memory in so many of these guys' life. They can remember exactly where they was, how they was feeling, what they was eating, right? What the smell was in the air, right? Who was over the house. I'm telling you, that's oh my God, man. I mean, come on, you guys. And they don't even know these men personally. Oh. Oh my God, man. And they don't even be knowing these people personally, man, but they just be so upset. And you like, bro, you don't know that man. Okay, I get it. You was too emotionally involved, right? This should be a learning experience from you. Don't get this so emotionally involved with these fighters. If he lose, right? Y'all done heard me say this several times on the channel. Terrence Crawford asked for the Canelo fight. Did he not ask for it? Yes or no? Yes, he asked for the fight. He's getting what he asked for. Yes or no? Yes. So if he goes up there and he loses, whose fault is that? His. What can I say? Terrence Crawford lost. That's it. The only way that I will say something if it go 12 rounds and this is a real competitive fight and it can go either way, right? And then they got a Canelo scorecard 117, 111 like they normally do. That's when I will have something to say, right? But if Canelo goes up there, Crawford goes up there, Canelo puts in his work and he gets rid of Crawford. What can I say? Oh my God, Crawford! Why? Why, Crawford? Why? What? This is the type of stuff I'll be talking about. I'm gonna be like, Crawford, you got what you asked for. It didn't work out. You lost. Right? So either you gonna retire or you gonna go back to the drawing board, right? Or you gonna come back down to 154 and you gonna try to work it out then. Right? But what? You lost. That's and I don't think that's gonna happen. That's just my opinion, but I could be wrong. I just don't see why people, they just get super into this stuff, right? It's just, I probably used to be like that too, man. So I probably shouldn't blame them too much, right, man? Because that's how you first, like when you first get into the boxing scene like that, you be so passionate until you start seeing all the bull going around, and then you be like, yeah, let me start fading on off. All right, it's time for me to do something now. Right? Because this is getting played out. The new boxing downhill when they made that franchise belt. Yep, that's a fact. Turkey is saving the sport. It's showing the men from the boys. Yep, that's a sport. That's a fact too. I wouldn't say that he's saving the sport. I'm just saying I wouldn't say that he's saving the sport. Like I would say that he's just giving opportunities, right? That he's giving opportunities, but never forget he's doing all this for Saudi Arabia, right? Right. He's doing all this for Saudi Arabia, man, because he wants to make them the tourist attraction of the world. Right? He want to make them the tourist attraction of the world. So, but he is doing great things in the sport of boxing, like something that these other people haven't done in a while. So it's like, right? Like he's doing something for the sport, but at the end of the day, he's doing it for Saudi Arabia to make them a great tourist spot. But he is doing something for the sport. Right? And he putting on good fights that we want to see. And that's all that the fans want to see. Good fights. And he giving us low pay-per-views, so that's good. Right? He giving us the, I think the $25 pay-per-views, so that's cool. And he paying these guys. Right? So he doing something good for the sport. Yeah, he doing something good for the sport. But at the same time, he doing this for Saudi Arabia. He doing it for Saudi Arabia. Right. Never forget that that this is all to make Saudi Arabia the tourist attraction of the world. Right. And he has to use everybody from around the world. You know, on the ego punch. Was laughing when Canelo fight was canceled only to be announced. Yeah, that's how they feel. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why are you laughing if you a boxing fan? You don't want nobody. Hey man, he only fighting Canelo for a payday. Yeah, Canelo only fights for paydays. What's wrong with you? Everybody in the sport of boxing fight for a payday, don't they? I never, I never heard of a boxer that got in the ring for free like that. Unless you in the amateurs or something like that. But once you become professional, I mean, shit, I heard you start getting paid. Right? You probably start off $1, $2, $3,000, but you still getting a check. So everybody, all boxers want a payday, right? Man, now, but when they, like they try to use it as a Canelo, right? They try to make it, like they try to belittle the other fighter, right? I mean, he just want a payday. Hey, man, with Benavidez, man, he just want a payday, right? And so Canelo, he didn't want a payday when he fought Floyd Mayweather. So Canelo, he didn't want a payday when he fought Triple G. Of course. So Canelo is about to fight William Skull for free. I don't think he about to fight William Skull for free, right? No, he about to get a payday. This is just how they be trying to, like when they don't want a fighter to, like when they don't want a fighter to fight a certain person, they will make up any excuse. Any excuse. He punches soft. He's boring, right? Oh man, he's just chasing a payday. They make up these excuses because they not confident in that fighter beating the fighter, who's calling them out. So they make up this excuse. Come on. This is just what they do. Mr. Al was paying high person. It was all good now to you, man. And we talked about that the other day, Jonathan. Man, and when Al Heyman, when he was over there, he was trying to monopolize the game. Right. But Al Heyman used to be doing dirty stuff behind the scenes, and people wasn't even realizing it. Right. Like Al Heyman, he'll book a venue. Right. He'll book a venue knowing that top rank or Golden Boy, they was trying to book that venue. Right. But he'll book it before them and hold it up. Doing dirty tactics behind the scene. Right. But that was all good. That was cool. Right. You buying up all the slots. You buying up all the slots so these other people so they can't get a slot. You trying to monopolize the game. Man, at least Turkey, he ain't trying to buy up all the slots. Right? You going to rent out this venue. You going to rent out that venue. You going to rent out this venue. You got about 3, 4 venues rented out. Right? Man, and so top rank, Golden Boy, nobody they can get in these venues. Man, because you got them all rented out. That's how he blew through all that money, so fast, man. Man, trying to monopolize the game, trying to, not trying to play fair with everybody else. Bunch of black content creators who hate on Bud, same hypocrites who talk this pro. Yeah, yeah. All the time. They always talk it. Black power. I'm a patriot. America, 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 America. Yep. But you trash the best fighter in the world who's American. Make it make sense. And he been the best fighter in the world for what? Over a decade now. Right? Since 2014. The man been the best fighter in the world since 2014. Right? So 11 years this man been the best fighter in the world. And I say about what? I say all 11 years he been getting trashed. But we so American. I get it. Right? And he don't got the complexion for the protection. You know how that roll. So yeah, you guys, but man, now we gonna see how this play on out, man. Like I didn't know that Tank ducked Schofield, so he just going around, just ducking everybody, man, but acting like he don't got nobody to fight. Like, man, I just don't got nobody to fight, man. Man, but everybody's ducking me. You was trying to fight El Ryu, trying to fight. You fake like you was trying to fight Shakur, but you was trying to fight El Ryu, Pet Bull Cruz winner when you had Floyd Schofield right there. Right when you have Floyd Schofield right there, your number 2 in the WBA. In the WBA, ranked right up under you. Right? So you could have fought Frank, the number 1. Then you could have fought Schofield, the number 2. That would have been better than fighting Lamont Roach. That's a fact. Right? You could have fought number 1, then number 2. And that would have been way better than fighting Lamont Roach. Nope. But you want to drag him on up, and you don't want to say nothing about him being pillow-fisted, right? Nothing. I haven't heard nothing about his power. Nothing. Nothing from none of these content creators about this man's power. But if it was Devin, Shakur, man, they can't punch their way out of a paper bag, man. Man, but how they gonna keep Tank off of them if they don't got no punching power? How? Say it. Say it. How they gonna keep Tank off of them if they don't got no punching power? Well, how is Lamont Roach gonna keep Tank off of him if he has no punching power? Yeah, you guys, but I'm gonna leave it right there. Leave it right there. Salute, salute, salute. Appreciate you guys for coming through, rocking out with your boy for over an hour and a half. For an hour and a half. And man, it's time to make me some breakfast. Salute. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. Until next time, I'm gone. Peace.